Have you ever felt nervous around people, even when they've done nothing wrong? You walk into a room and suddenly your heart feels a little bit faster. Everyone seems comfortable, confident, and relaxed, except you. You want to join the conversation, but something keeps holding you back. And before you've even said a word, your mind starts imagining judgment. You wonder if people notice your nervousness, your mistakes, your awkward moments. And long after the conversation ends, you're still thinking about it. You replay every word, every pause, every tiny detail in your mind. Your brain keeps asking questions that probably don't have answers. Did I sound weird? Did I say something stupid? Did they think less of me? The strange thing is that most people never notice the things you're worried about. But anxiety makes those small moments feel much bigger than they really are. You start checking messages over and over before sending them, not because you don't know what to say, but because you're afraid of saying it wrong. And slowly, social situations begin feeling more like threats than opportunities. You avoid speaking up, avoid attention, and sometimes avoid people completely. But social anxiety isn't weakness, and it isn't a personality flaw. It's often your brain trying to protect you from something it fears. That fear is usually rejection, embarrassment, or being judged by others. So your brain becomes hyper aware of every social interaction. It watches every detail, searching for signs that something might go wrong. But most of those dangers exist only inside your imagination. The truth is that people spend far less time thinking about you than you think. Most people are busy worrying about themselves, their mistakes, and their own insecurities. They aren't analyzing every word you say. And they aren't replaying your conversations the way you replay them. Social anxiety creates a version of reality that feels convincing, but isn't always true. It tells you everyone is watching, even when nobody is. It tells you everyone is judging, even when most people aren't paying attention. And the more you believe those thoughts, the more powerful they become. But something changes when you stop treating every thought like a fact. You begin realizing that nervousness doesn't mean danger. And feeling uncomfortable doesn't mean something bad will happen. Confidence isn't the absence of fear. Confidence is moving forward even while fear is still there. The more experiences you allow yourself to have, the less power anxiety keeps. You learn that mistakes don't define you. You learn that awkward moments happen to everyone. And slowly the world starts feeling less threatening and more welcoming. Because most people aren't judging you, they're simply living their own lives. Maybe people aren't thinking about you as much as you imagine. Maybe you've been carrying a fear that was never truly yours. But what happens when your mind starts creating problems that don't even exist? That's what we'll explore next. If you want to understand your mind better, stay with me.